Hi everyone, I'm Shane Stevenson, Director of Museum Collections and Curator here at the Buffalo Naval Park, and welcome to the unofficial but official kickoff video for 28 and 28 for the month of February. Now, we have a lot of videos on USS Little Rock, but I don't really spend much time other than the USS Little Rock armaments video, which hopefully you've watched, covering the Talos missile system or the superstructure aft. Well, that's going to change during the month of February, and it's going to change right now, actually, as a matter of fact. So, I'm going to put up a picture, a real nice picture from about 1967, and what that is going to show you are what I would like to point out are the two radars that you can see pretty clearly on that photograph. All right, so if you look at the foremast, you have what's called the SPS-49, which is like what also is called like a mattress radar or a box spring radar. It's bulky and, you know, full of wires, and it looks potentially like a box spring or a mattress. All right, that is the long distance air search radar on board the USS Little Rock. Once that picks up a target, that information can then be sent. If you look in the aft superstructure in that photo again, you see the nice big black dish, which is the SPS-30. All right, now that will hone in on the target a little bit more. And that's typically how you'd want to work it on U.S. Navy vessels, is you strike out as far as you can, and then each system brings it closer, and you get a little more detail through each system. All right, so from that SPS-30, what you have is you have that information being sent to the SPG-49 equipment rooms, which is where I am right now. So where is this on the ship? All right, there's the main deck, there's first deck, sorry, there's the main deck, there's second deck, there's third deck, there's first platform. All right, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm on the first platform, and probably not today, but I probably will be going down to the second platform at some point. So we also have a nice picture of those drums on the aft superstructure with the Talos missile system. So if you take a look at that, you can tell that relative to the ship, both the SPG-49s and the missiles themselves are at about 140-degree relative angle to the ship. And then you have this cute little girl waving, and that's from the early 60s, probably 62, 63, somewhere around there. All right, so how do you get those drums to move? How do you get those 49s to track? Well, that's what we're going to do today. Because there were two of those SPG-49s, there were two control rooms. So we will take a look at the port side one first. And I want to highlight two specific pieces of equipment in there. So let's head over my shoulder. Oh, gotta bring the flashlight. So you'll see, you got a secured safe. There's a lot of cannibalization that went on here. He had a desk. But heading forward a little bit and around the corner, this is exactly what I wanted to see and what I wanted to show you here. So controlling those SPG-49s was the work of the fire control techs who were stationed here at the acquisition console and also the tracking console. So when initial information was sent down, what you had was a guy stationed here at the acquisition console, and in 3D he would be able to track that target. All right, elevation, range, bearing. Oh, and look at that. I didn't notice that. The joystick. So this area had a joystick in it. All right, and that actually moved the drums on the aft superstructure. All right, but that's been taken out. So when we head over to starboard side, we'll check that out to see if it's in there. Then information would then be sent to the tracking console. All right, you have your search radar display. All right, you also had a probe, which I believe would have been right in here. And now when your, targets are moving pretty quickly, when a target crosses your beam, and say there are 2 or 3 targets at once crossing your beam, a probe could be used to identify which target you wanted to lock onto and track. But again, you'll see the hand cranks here for elevation. All right, and once you established what target you wanted to lock onto, in a really cool way, right down here, let's see, there we go, were foot pedals. Boom, you click it, and now you've locked onto a specific target. All right, so these must have been, and we'll see those in the starboard equipment room as well. This is obviously electrical equipment of some sort. I don't know offhand or for 100%, but obviously some sort of electrical equipment for the tracking and acquisition consoles. And probably just power to the SPG-49 drums themselves. All right, we're gonna head over to starboard now. Again, it's just a mirror image. Workbench electrically unsafe. Do not use for troubleshooting. Yeah, okay. There's the plate. I noticed that it was not on above the door there, but it's sitting here. So we might have to get Brendan, the caretaker, and remount that. And here we are again. We got the acquisition console and the targeting console with the associated foot pedals. And here we go. Awesome. We have at least, let's say, what, the gimbal of the joystick at least. And the joystick would be in that hole right there. And you would be able to move the drum to where you wanted to using that joystick. So where does this information go from here? Once you click the foot pedal, you lock onto a target. Well, that's for another video. All right, but that goes to the Mark 111 fire control computer, which would be one platform down from us. So for now, again, welcome to our 28 and 28, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave comments, please subscribe, and we have a lot more where this is coming from, of course. And thank you very much, and I know we will see you tomorrow.